And hello everyone, welcome to semifinals winners bracket. Already it's Wednesday. We're going to have a match between aimbotcone and Chicony. With that, I'm going to be with Mavosik in the commentating. Hello Mavosik, how are you?
Hello. I'm great. Looking forward into this match between, as you said, Chicony and aimbotcone. Chicony is sitting at seed 3, beating Silas in the previous round. aimbotcone actually beating seed 2 Window Life in the previous round. So we are going into an interesting match, my opinion.
It should be an interesting match. There's a lot of interesting maps. We're going to cover them once of course, it's going to be selected. Until then, we're going to see the protects, the ban, the picks. Of course, the protected maps aren't going to be banned. And for now, it's just going to be decided on the pick ban order. There's, I think, maps that definitely are going to be banned. I could expect, for example, S10 being banned, being one of those old mappy style, and some of the most difficult maps like S8 could be directly banned. But we're going to see the first protects.
There's 4 being protected, which is the Deceit on the HR map in this map pool. 5 minutes of HR, 250 BPM streams, mostly stamina heavy. S6 being the second, being the other protect, which is Winter Ride. With double time to 63 BPM. 5 minutes with double time.
Yeah, a lot of constants here, a lot of aim, some tech elements here and there, but it's not going to be too bad. But in terms of reading, I think Chicony is definitely going to like it. And S5 is going to be banned, a very, very stamina heavy map that aimbotcone definitely would have loved to play.
Actually, their client is showing S5 as HR, even though it is a no-mod map. Don't know why is that, but S8, as expected, is being done.
Yep. I mean, S8 is just like extremely hard in the reading, and overall Chicony is definitely better on reading than aimbotcone. So saying that away isn't very surprising, plus the map is extremely difficult. You don't want to let that open for Chicony at all. Maybe another stamina ban from Chicony would make absolute sense. It could be... What could it be? Well, it cannot be on the DC because it's protected. It could be on S1, and yeah, that's the S1. Directly banned. Yeah, pure stam, and Chicony just doesn't want to let it open, which is fair against aimbotcone, very heavy stamina players.
At the S11 Devious ban the map, wondering if it's or not, since it's probably one of the harder maps in the map pool.
Yep. Will probably get banned. I think S11 will not be alive with the ban from aimbotcone. Could be another map, could be wrong. Maybe he's going to ban potentially another winning type. But honestly, S11 will make sense.
Yeah, definitely. S2, never mind. Like promised by DJ Sharpnel. That's 286 BPM.
Yeah, BPM is fine. There's quite a lot of aim element, but the problem I think for aimbotcone is that AR 10.5. And so, yeah, Chicony again can definitely read very well AR 11. So AR 10.5 is not going to be a problem. It's going to mostly be a problem for aimbotcone, and that's going to be the last ban of the match, and we're going to get started already. Okay, so what's going to be the first pick from Chicony? It could be a ton of things, I think. It could directly pick into his protect. It could work. It's going to be on... wait, no. Aimbotcone doesn't have the first pick. It's not going to be S4. Of course. Could look into S12. Could look into S14. I think those type of maps will work because they're like more burst heavy or finger control sometimes.
I think we are going into S4, the Deceived HR map getting used as one of the first ones.
Yep. So as you mentioned, very stamina heavy. And the problem with this map is that, of course, you do have to play around the stamina. It is going to be Air 10, 250 BPM, but the problem with this map is definitely the OD10. And if you like a tiny bit of stamina, it will show instantly, and it's going to be very much of a hard time to recover from that.
Absolutely, I mean, you can't really double tap this since it mostly depends on, well, not mostly, but it really depends on your act, not the score you get. The act will be decided a bit later because we are way too early into the map. That leads to do anything.
Yeah, this map is extremely long. Overall, we do have a lot of long maps in the pool, so those kind of accuracy drop at the beginning, you can already see that aimbotcone is in the lead, but that's not going to be by too much. There wasn't a lot of map being played so far, so that kind of accuracy lead will pretty much going to be irrelevant at the end of the map, but it's still quite something.
And from what I see, Chicony is dropping a lot more 100s on the longer stream parts. That might remain till the end of the map, and in that case, it is really good for aimbotcone as he already has 2% lead.
Yeah, I mean aimbotcone overall just definitely stronger than Chicony on the stamina, and because it is protected, it is supposed to be aimbotcone win, but watch out for that first death stream. Big one, and Chicony is going to drop definitely more axe than aimbotcone on that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was a row of 100s from Chicony, and another one. And yeah, this is not looking good for Chicony as he drops down to 90%, 89 now. It's just going, and aimbotcone not dropping a single 100 on those streams, and finally 100 on the slider though. I feel like aimbotcone has this one.
Yeah. Also, aimbotcone during those test streams, I think didn't drop a single 100 or like very few. And it's actually kind of insane because on the one, it could be understandable. You know, you can be pro gamer and stuff, it will work. But on HR, it's OD10. So if you just like a tiny bit of stamina, it will show it. Even in terms of like stamina stability, it will show instantly if you're a little bit off. But it was definitely not the case of aimbotcone, and that kind of lead is still recoverable for Chicony, but aimbotcone has to find a lot of mistakes here and there.
I mean, that's a miss, but that does not matter as that's just a few hack down, a little bit of hack down, but Chicony is down like 8% now, so almost 9%. So yeah, aimbotcone needs to find like chain miss on 2 whole stream sections or something to match that. Chicony is dropping more 100, so I don't really see a chance here for Chicony to come back on this.
I mean, it's just that Chicony, as long as it drops hundreds, even if aimbotcone is going to choke a little bit on the accuracy, and even that is definitely not a choke. 97% on HR is quite insane. Chicony is actually never gonna come back from this. There's still plenty of maps to go, but that kind of accuracy deficit is actually quite insane.
There's still one more stream part incoming, so if Chicony drops the same amount of accuracy than as he did last time, it might just decide this map for sure, but there is the roll of 100s and the aimbotcone is dropping a lot less than Chicone, even though he misses. There's a lot less 100s.
Yeah, I mean, the worst that aimbotcone can pretty much find is like some miss-aim here and there, some just over taps or some under tap, but overall it's just really safe. For example, here it's definitely like under aiming, under streaming, and finding a little bit less stability on the aim, which probably is going to be a weakness that Chicony is going to have a good time on it. But yeah, on that map it is not going to matter. There's definitely not enough aim to just matter a single bit. And those death strings, oh my god, Chicony is literally out of stamina.
Under streaming absolutely everything, remaining the combo. He is winning by score, but that does not matter at all as Ag is the win condition here. And aimbotcone is winning by almost 10% there, so yeah, this point will go to aimbotcone.
Yep, not close. 97% on this map on HR is really good from aimbotcone. I can definitely understand why he protected this. Chicony definitely trying his best on the 88%. He tried his best, but it's definitely not going to matter at all. And he pretty much has to pink it to directly maybe his protect, maybe another map. But I think beginning with his protect could be nice to just recover some stamina just after this map. So it could be on S6, it could be on S14, as I mentioned. It is definitely going to be playable for Chicony. It could be also a pick for on S11 on the finger control. But I don't know if he wanna begin really with that type of stuff already. It's going to be on his protect directly. He mentioned a lot of aim, some bursts here and there, of course, some tech elements, and mostly the high AR is going to be a prime from aimbotcone. All of that combined, I think, makes it a very good Chicony heavy pick. And here we are in this map, and I agree, very cool map, very long map too. It's going to be 5 minutes long, and it's not going to live with a lot of surprises. We're definitely going to see at the end of the map who's going to be mostly uncomfortable or comfortable. And it doesn't lead to a lot of surprise. Besides, maybe the KI can be a bit tricky because of the tech-ish part. But other than that, it's going to be quite fine.
Definitely not as stamina heavy as the seed, so it should be better in that skill for Chicony. The fact that this map is 5 minutes after double time is kinda crazy.
Yep. That's also just the AR that's going to be a prime for aimbotcone. You can already see dropping a few hundreds here and there. And I think that's going to be a constant thing for him. Which is fine. It's only jumps, it's only like a few circles. It's not going to be too bad. And answering in the chat is going to be Chicony's pick, his protect.
So this map, obviously a lot more heavy on the finger control. Bit faster, BPM 262, the seed was 250. As of now, Chicony looks a bit more comfortable on it. Dropping less than aimbotcone, leading by about 2.5%. we get to the tech-ish part of the map.
Yeah, it's a lot going to be like that. There's like pretty much 3 parts like this, going to be here and there at the beginning, middle, and the end of the song. Also the ki, so make it 4. And overall, just Chicony is going to have an easier time on this than aimbotcone. Still holding on to the 98.5, very respectable accuracy. And just showing his strength on what he's good at, and definitely on the higher side. aimbotcone is not going to be too far behind. It's on a 97%. Can still come back if Chicony does find some choke here and there.
I mean, there's plenty of time for that to happen. There's still about 2.5 minutes of the map left, so Chicony could chain miss or something and drop a lot of accuracy, but I saw now he is leading as aimbotcone constantly drops some 100s. Chicony dropped some there as well, but again, it's getting traded by aimbotcone fairly consistently, so as of now, it will stay on Chicony's side.
Yep. So now it's going to be better on Chicony's side. By not too much, but for now he's going to have the lead. He definitely has to watch out for the ending. You cannot really relax on this map, and it can be really complicated. Here we are in this part. It can be very, very hard to read. Very, very dense overall. And aimbotcone is going to find some misses, some 50s. Overall, a little bit more unstable on this map compared to Chicony. And you know, it's going to be potentially a first protect win for Chicony.
That seems like a protect trade.
Yeah, it is a protect. It's going to be chilling on the 98.4. It's on the FC, I think, which is really nice. Wait, no, I don't think this is an FC actually. No, it is definitely not an FC anymore.
Not anymore, but I don't think it was an FC.
No.
Anyway. Oh, the egg is actually dropping a bit down to 1%. Oh, that's a huge chain miss from Chicony. Oh, it's 0.15, 0.20. And now it's getting interesting as Chicony drops a lot of 100s. What is happening, Chicony? Where did you go? 0.02 up to 0.06, but that's too close to know who is the winner here. You 100s. Oh, Chicony with a chain miss, and now the hack is back to aimbotcone.
Oh my god. aimbotcone could actually win this. Few accuracy drop from aimbotcone, but that's not going to matter too much. There's not a lot of map left. That's pretty much the end of the hard part here. But the accuracy is just so close. Who can even predict that?
But aimbotcone trades it with a chain miss, and now Chicony trades it back, and now there's a slow part. aimbotcone drops 100, but I think this goes to aimbotcone anyway.
I think it goes to aimbotcone, yeah. Yeah, not enough map. Oh my god, if it was one more 100, Chicony would have actually got it.
0.02 difference gives the point to aimbotcone.
That was 100.
That's insane.
100 difference. Oh god.
What? That's unfortunate for Chicony.
And yeah, as mentioned in the chat, aimbotcone definitely got lucky on this map. Definitely, that score was extremely close. Very good early start from Chicony, but it's not going to matter as he found a big chain miss, which made him drop pretty much 1%, and that was pretty much a deciding factor here.
After that chain miss, he dropped a lot more, and that just decided the map.
Oh, and aimbotcone is going to have another of his stamina pick. name it S15. More dev streams for him. And that's definitely going to be more favorite for aimbotcone. Though there's some patterns in this map which can be pretty spaced and can lead to some surprises here and there. But it's still a very heavy stamina map.
A lot of death streams to 43 BPM, so basically the same as the seed. The difference is that this map is half the length of the seed, so that might help Chicony a little bit on the stamina part, but still not an easy map whatsoever.
No. I mean, nothing is pretty much easy already in semifinals, so I'm already pretty scared of finals and grand finals, but I think that's going to be for another day.
I mean, looking at the expected star rating average, it will be brutal. But now we are going into the S15 and Chicony is not having fun, even though he recovered after a lot of 100s, and now actually if it gets traded by aimbotcone, so they are fairly close to each other now for the aim part.
Oh, watch out for that nutlock. A nutlock could definitely happen on this patterns.
Both hit it, okay.
Okay.
Getting to the stream part, yeah, and Chicony seems a lot more comfortable in this and the seed, since it's a bit shorter, and aimbotcone with a massive chain miss and egg drop, giving the lead to Chicony now by more than 2% actually.
Yeah, that lead though isn't too stable. I don't know if he's going to run out of stamina, but here goes 1%. aimbotcone still on the back, with Chicony in the lead. It's not going to be by too much, but I think Chicony is going to be very happy not to have the lead. But watch out for those patterns. It does involve some finger control. If you don't happen to aim fast, it can pretty much end up to a disaster.
But going with a chain miss, but Chicony trades it with egg drops. Down to less than 1%. Oh my god, another massive egg drop from Chicony, and that will give the lead to aimbotcone, and now Chicony is down by 1% again.
Yeah, still plenty of time to come back. These patterns can be very brutal. You can definitely just chain miss a whole pattern, and the lead could come back to Chicony. The pick is definitely not over.
I mean, so as we can see, one death stream can change the way this map goes, but as of now, aimbotcone seems to be holding.
Yeah. And I think the map is pretty much coming to an end. There's some patterns to look at those little space bursts, and that can trick up some players. That's going to be the case for aimbotcone. A little bit not locking. That's not going to be enough.
Will not be enough as Chicony trades the chain miss back, and yeah, aimbotcone will take the third point unanswered. 3 more to go for aimbotcone to take this match. Chicony slowly but surely getting into not so great of a situation as he still get a single point out of this match.
Yeah.
Will try to respond with S14.
Makes sense.
Another double time map. 1 minute and 31 seconds. One of the shortest, if not the shortest map in the map pool.
So very heavy in the burst. It's the most bursty map probably of the entire pool. It does involve some reading, sometimes a bit of finger control, because it is going to be a swing map, no matter how you look at it. So it does involve some finger control, but mostly the problem is going to be on the heavy burst. And if you can not get speed capped on those, it could work on your favor, but if not, you're going to have a really hard time. here comes the swing. This is 240 BPMs, but this is pretty much a lie. Those bursts are definitely faster than this.
That's not 240.
So far it's going to be a better start for Chicony, and this map is really short, so any act drop is going to be pretty hard to recover.
From longer maps previously, but now the early act lead might actually be enough to win the map, as we are already halfway in and Chicony is leading by more than 3% now. Never mind after that, but it's down to not even 1 anymore. Chicony drops a lot of back actually.
Yeah, he has to pretty much watch out for that finger control. He keeps finding 100s just after those bursts. You know, you have few circles after, and every time he drops few hundreds here and there. It's going not to be the lead yet for aimbotcone, but Chicony now is going to be on the back, and aimbotcone could definitely take this one home.
Not too much map left, and I think that's it.
It's over.
Fourth point for aimbotcone. And like another really close one. Chicony actually with less 100s, but the 50s and misses dropped the ag drastically. For aimbotcone to take this point again, and 4-0 is the score. Next big aimbotcone, and now this is not a good position for Chicony whatsoever. S7, we will see Yomiuri at 260 BPM be played, 6 minutes and 19 seconds. Off streams yet again.
Yeah, more death streams, more stamina for aimbotcone. Not one map, not two maps, but call it 3 maps for aimbotcone into those staminas, and just still abusing of the stamina of Chicony, being a little bit less there than aimbotcone. And
even the ref is confused by why did they pull Yomiuri. I see no issue with this map, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really long.
Sped up by 20 BPM to 260 or 10 BPM. Hold on, how fast is Yomiuri actually?
Maybe 240? I don't know. I'm calling out a number, but plus 40 BPM. Okay, so 220? 220.
40 BPM boost.
Where's DT on Yomiuri?
I think that might be too hard. Yes, 6 minutes and 19 seconds of ICCD. And it's a banger, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Definitely less intensive compared to the quote-unquote real Yomiuri. And definitely more streamy and more speedy, of course. So I think aimbotcone is going to be a bit more happy about it.
It's his pick, so probably gonna better for him, but who knows. So this map is 6 minutes 19 seconds, which is the longest map in the map pool, including tiebreaker, and it's actually 1 minute and 5 seconds longer than the tiebreaker. No, 5 minutes and 7 seconds longer than the tiebreaker, which is very interesting.
Pretty interesting. Very, very interesting to say the least. But so far the accuracies are pretty much going to be neck and neck. Chicony is going to be a little bit behind, but honestly that's not going to be too bad, especially if a map like that is 6 minutes long. That kind of accuracy deficit is not going to matter a single bit. But so far the accuracies are going to be definitely clean on the 98.5 for Chicony, 98.8 for aimbotcone. It's really, really close.
I mean, it seems normal, but keep in mind that this map is 8.4 stars, so it's definitely not easy to keep an egg that high. And both scores are kinda insane. As we get to the first drop part, let's call it.
It's going to be still neck and neck. Nobody's going to take the advantage on that. There's going to be pretty much like a full death streams at the Ki pretty much. So pretty much at the bridge of the music and also at the end. And so it's probably where we're going to maybe see some stamina issues. But in terms of stamina, it's not going to be too bad. And as we see, Chicony typing in the Peko classic.
This classic Peko, and now the egg is head to head. For bench or to roads. Whoever drops the first 100 will lose the lead. That even.
And watch out for that.
We are getting to the stream part, and now Chicony is the one to drop. I mean aimbotcone, sorry. Chicony did not drop a single % of egg yet, which is interesting.
So I could say that Chicony could win this pick, but I don't want to jinx it, so I'm just going to shut my mouth. Watch out for that pure death streams, especially with the spacing can lead to some disaster. Ooh. aimbotcone is going to find few hundreds, few 50s, some misses. And Chicony for now is going to be in the lead. He definitely has to watch out for the ending still, but this is definitely playable for Chicony. And here we are. Again, more death streams. It's not going to be too long. Oh yeah, Chicony is still FCing. What the hell? I didn't even realize. Just to focus on the accuracy. Oh, he broke. Okay, I'm sad. I got info chat. Okay. More pick up on the 99%. Looking very, very, very nice on that. He still has to watch out for that final death streams. He could still choke that, but it looks promising at the very least. But we're gonna get into more 1/3. Looking pretty fine for all of the players. So on the 99, very, very impressive stuff from Chicony. Also aimbotcone, definitely not too far behind with his 98, but this is still chocobo. Watch out. We don't want to call a GG too early. Hold.
I knew he had seen Chicony choke the lead a few times. Ready.
Oh my god. No, don't choke. Don't choke, Chicony. Okay. I think he got it. Surely he got it. Oh my god, Chicony got it. Oh my god, first point on the board, no choke.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Definitely not biased, but Chicony gets the first point of the match on Yomi Ori. And yeah, the 50s and misses from aimbotcone actually giving the point to Chicony.
And yeah, as mentioned, honestly, that last streams definitely could have been the win for aimbotcone, but lacking a tiny bit of consistency on the hundreds compared to Chicony. Chicony did a whole like 99 until the last stream, and that pretty much made the difference all alone. That's definitely comebackable.
Yeah, absolutely. S12 is the next pick, which is another double time pick.
I love this map. I love this song. I love Venetian snares. But it's going to be mostly finger control. Can be reading also with the AR 10.3, but that's not going to be too bad. But it is very, 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 very trainy. So Chicony picking into that, he has pretty much to know if he has the stamina for it. And if he's picking into this, that means that he does have the stamina. So in Chicony, I trust. Okay.
In Chicony we trust, in Bancho we don't because we are... Okay, finally.
So can be very heavy in the finger control. It's going to be finger control pain for 3 minutes in a row. The more we're going to go into the pick, the more draining it's going to be. And aimbotcone can definitely play this map, so Chicony definitely has to watch out for potential big play from aimbotcone. And yeah, it's a big banger. I love this map. I love this song. Pretty one of my favorite
nice
here.
map. Definitely a map that is control heavy. And it just remains finger control heavy. So as long as you don't have stamina for this, just don't pick it. But it seems like Chicony has the stamina as of now. S rank still an FC on Chicony.
And also that type of aim to have for those bursts, those finger controls sometimes can be a bit challenging. And there could be some misaim happening for both of the players. So each one of them has to be very careful, especially about those doubles. aimbotcone is going to drop a little bit of misses in hundreds. On some of them it's going to be not too powerful, but it's also an accuracy drop. But so far, it has been a very close match, and nothing is decided
Only
yet.
halfway into the map, and the difference is not even 1%, so anything can happen still.
Yeah. Few drops here and there from aimbotcone, suffering a little bit of consistency here and there. Chicony a bit more stable on this map, hence why it is his pick. Yeah, on paper this is like 4 against 1 in favor of aimbotcone on this match, but it has been extremely close so far, and that 4-1 lead doesn't really represent what's going on in this match.
Approaching last quarter of the map, and now aimbotcone in lead of over 1%. 1.5 exact. The aimbotcone is dropping a lot more than Chicony at this last hard part, so this looks really good for Chicony.
Yeah.
We might as well see another point from Chicony, just don't choke it.
He needs to stay stable. He has pretty much to lock in. aimbotcone pretty much needs also to lock in on his part to potentially win this. It's still winnable for both of the players. Chicony definitely has the lead. There's pretty much no map left. Pretty much the last pattern remaining. And Chicony does seem to have it. And no choke from Chicony is going to take his second point.
Chicony seems to be back on track with this one, and we are in a full position. Chicony taking back the first breakpoint. Now it's time for aimbotcone to pick again. And if Chicony takes this one as well, we might see a very interesting match still.
It's possible. I would believe that aimbotcone will still pick into stamina, but is there even like more stamina to pick? There's going to be S10, that's going to be the old map. That's not going to be stamina heavy. That's going to be AR8 DT, very old mappy style. Can be, of course, a bit drainy, but that's not going to be too bad, I think, for Chicony. And I think this is anyone's game. I think aimbotcone now doesn't have that much strong picks overall. He has to pretty much do what he's good at, and Chicony can definitely play that, so definitely come back overall for Chicony. Also, just after a finger control map, this map also contains some finger control aspects. And Chicony just won on that, so it does promise some things. aimbotcone, of course.
Feeling that aimbotcone is slowly but surely running out of stamina picks, so he needs to pick something like this now. I don't see a reason not picking the stamina.
Was not going to be too bad on the stamina, but Chicony on lower ARTT sometimes can be a little bit more difficult sometimes, as he's showing it right now with this 94%.
Compared to some other maps in this map pool, this is mid-length map, 3 minutes. Not even full 3 minutes, and now Chicony is down more than 2%, which is kinda huge. Will definitely need help from aimbotcone to get back the lead.
Yeah, I think aimbotcone definitely doesn't want that happening, especially with his 4-point lead. If he wins that, it's going to be match point for him, so he's definitely not going to slow down. Of course, we want this match pretty much to come up to a tiebreaker, but I think aimbotcone is still having some picks, and is showing right now with this 97.5% on this map, which is actually really, really good. That density on this map can pretty much be a pure trap, and he's not falling into it.
The active lead is down to 1%, but that is still enough for aimbotcone to take this point. And he needs to drop a bit more. Chicony in need of hold, and aimbotcone with a chain miss actually, but Chicony with a huge trade after that chain miss.
Yeah, pure trade, but that map is definitely not over. Chicony dropping more 100, but so does aimbotcone. That accuracy deficit is not going to be too bad for Chicony. Can still come back. That lead is pretty much 0.5 per accuracy percent. It's not going to be too bad. And aimbotcone is definitely not safe for the end of the map.
Oh, but Chicony with a huge hack drop right before the hard part starts. Now aimbotcone has the lead for the speedier part, but there's a chain miss traded by Chicony. And 0.6 is the lead for aimbotcone, still not something that will definitely give him the point, but it seems like it will be enough here.
Yeah. That lead is not too strong, but it's still a lead, and those last patterns I don't think are going to matter. Nope. Chicony is also going to drop on those, so giving the match point for aimbotcone 5 against 2. On the lead, it's going to be Chicony's pick. He still has some pick left, but as for aimbotcone, he's definitely also running out of picks, and just those 4 picks are going to be a little bit more complicated to find.
For Chicony right now is that he needs to win 3 consecutive maps. One of them will be aimbotcone's pick, so not a good position to be in. Aimbotcone can end it on this map, can end it on the next 2 maps, so definitely a really hard position for Chicony. And this might be the end of his upper bracket run in this tournament.
Could be, but that pick is smart. That pick is smart.
S9 going to 150.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is not going to be purely the BPM. Of course, the BPM is still going to meet at 300, which is quite enormous. That's going to be on burst, not pure stream. And there's a lot of aim in this map. Also, what's going to be the best for Chicony is going to be on 10.5 on EAR, so that's definitely going to be favoring Chicony. Okay, here we are. Let's definitely come back above for Chicony. Has to hold during the entirety of the map. This map is really short. So you could do it.
Only with the first miss, but a lot more egg drops from aimbotcone.
Yeah, that acne is definitely not stable. Chicony is still only 99, which is extremely impressive in this map. But aimbotcone still not too far behind. So it's definitely not safe.
Every single 100, every single 50 on this map will drop your accuracy by quite a bit, so absolutely not stable lead, even though it's 4% almost for Chicony halfway into the map. It's not stable, but Chicony looks way more comfortable on this map than aimbotcone.
Yep. The only danger for Chicony is going to be the longer burst, which it can definitely drop more hundreds compared to aimbotcone. But for the rest of the map, I think it's definitely having a clear advantage over aimbotcone, so it should be a pick as long as it's not plundering those heavy bursts. Map's still not over. In the accuracy battle, we cannot say that the map is over until it's over. Okay, I think it's over. Yeah, I think we could call it. Okay, another point for Chicony. Alright.
That's a reverse choke from Chicony as well.
Well, that score
That's an
too.
insane score.
Yeah. 98.5, only one miss. And the hundreds, I think, were on the big burst. So the rest of the map was insanely stable. And that's just that's just an insane act. Even aimbotcone recognizing that that kind of accuracy, it's really good.
Yeah, Chicony getting his third point still in the match. But now it's time for aimbotcone to pick. And this will be aimbotcone's last pick, no matter what happens on the map.
What could be his last pick? It could be on S13. It's going to be on S11. It's going to be the finger control speed. Is it Is it a good pick for aimbotcone? I mean, Chicony is going to be okay on it. aimbotcone going to be okay on it, but I think that's going to be really, really close at the end.
I'm not fully sure about this pick from aimbotcone whatsoever.
There's really nothing left in the board pretty much, so it's like what else can you pick? I would say S3 is really gamble at this stage, and S13 I think Chicony can play very well on it and could be his last pick. I think S3 is never going to be touched, so at least it's something decent to pick into, but is it going to be the best pick overall? Absolutely not. Is it a gamble? Probably. But does he even have a choice? I don't think so. But here we are. The players call it a reading map. The players call it a aim map. Welcome to Speed Cup, where the speed players tries to find a way to not say that the map is not speed when it's speed.
Well, first of all, it's a devious panda map, so yeah, have fun with that.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
of
not
all,
speed.
this map is definitely 140 BPM.
Yeah, surely it's 140 BPM. Okay. So far in the finger control pick, it's going to be a little bit in favor of aimbotcone. Not by too much again, that kind of is just for now not it and not being too relevant, especially with that KI coming up. Oh, quite the truck here on that pattern for Chicony is going to even things out and even giving 1% in favor of aimbotcone, and aimbotcone is going to be really happy to see this.
That was a huge amount of 100. That singular burst. Now aimbotcone is slowly trading it back, but Chicony with occasional 100. And he will keep the lead on aimbotcone side now.
Yeah, it's true that they cannot see the leaderboard. They're playing on lag, but aimbotcone is going to find some misses, but just Chicony is still a bit behind, not by too much, still playable, so better for aimbotcone, but still comebackable, I think.
There's still plenty of map left, so it is comebackable. Question is, will aimbotcone drop enough act for it to be a comeback?
No matter what happens, there's going to be few hundreds for Chicony in order to come back. Otherwise, I think it's going to be doomed. If Chicony finds more choke here and there on the accuracy, he's never going to be able to come back.
So that's a huge aim miss from aimbotcone, but it is traded by Chicony, so no change on that burst. Oh, aimbotcone actually, yeah, never mind, it gets traded again by Chicony, and yeah, this is not what Chicony wants, because this will not give him anything. Just trades with aimbotcone and the egg will stay at 1% difference.
Yep. Still some maps left, but with more drops from Chicony, we do see the last part of the map. Again, still comebackable. The map is not over, but I think aimbotcone is starting to really see the light on this match and could definitely take this one home. A lot of hundreds traded by aimbotcone, so it's It's just not going to matter at the end of the day. And here the stop out, and I think aimbotcone got this in the bag. Going to be 6 against 3. GG wordplay for aimbotcone. Moving on in the finals winners bracket. And stuff very nice from Chicony. It's going to drop in the losers, which he can definitely play well. I don't know who is he going to facing off, because this match is literally on a Wednesday, and so we cannot even predict anything for who's going to be the opponent. But as for aimbotcone, he's going to be versus Nenrik or Curtis in the winner's side. And yeah. I think
Tony has 4 possible opponents in the next round, so we can't really speak. But yeah. Congrats to aimbotcone continuing in the upper bracket, and Chicony is still not out yet. He will drop the lower one.
And to make it clear, the next match is going to be streamed at Saturday. Normally, if there's no reschedule, on 12 UTC, it's going to be Thomas Chick versus Din. So quite the interesting matchup. Yeah. And I think until then, I don't think we're going to have a match tomorrow. I hope so too, because we had a match yesterday, we had a match today. Having a match tomorrow will definitely prove that ESSA schedule is going a little bit over the place, but that's fine. At least they were playing. No FF. They just came in an agreement, and yeah, but it's cool.
I feel like it is more entertaining if there's a match every day.
Kinda true. Kinda true. Alright. I think that's going to be it for this stream. So normally seeing you in 12 UTC Saturday. Thank you, Mavosik, for commentating with me. Thanks for Avocado Boy for revving. And it was also Rush on the streaming. And yeah. Some words to say, Mavosik?
Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Only goodbye and see you on Saturday, most likely.
Yep. See ya.